Nobody likes a scratched up gun. One way to prevent that is to use the proper size tools and punches. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Smith & Wesson Universal Armor Tool. That's coming up on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So let me say right off the bat, I'm not a trained gunsmith. Don't really have a lot of experience gunsmithing, but if you're like me, you've probably had occasion to mess with your guns a little bit. Push a pin out here, do something like that. You know, I know I've got a 1022. You got to push some pins out to remove the the trigger assembly there to clean it and all that. It's very helpful to have a set of punches and pins and different tools if you're working on just doing maintenance or cleaning on your firearm. You don't have to be doing any heavy-duty gunsmithing for something like that to come in handy. So the folks at Schrade were kind enough to send me one of their Smith & Wesson Universal Armors tool, and this thing is pretty cool. It's basically a set of different size punches and a couple of other little tools that you can use, you know, for basically basic firearms disassembly and maintenance. So without a lot of rambling, let me just take you down the old stump top and we'll show you what's included in this and how it works. Okay, so this is the Smith & Wesson SWUATI Universal Armor Tool, which is basically, again, it's just kind of like a self-contained little punch set. We're going to take a look at that. So first of all, get this out of the way. It comes in a nylon sheath that has a nice Velcro closure here. Fits in there pretty good. And then it's got some MOLLE attachments on back, different ways to attach it, and a belt loop if you want to carry it on your belt. I can't imagine why you would want to do that, but it's available. So we'll get that out of the way now. Let's take a look at this thing. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this in camera. So basically, this thing is 5.1 inches long, which is, for those of you stuck in the metric system, is about 13 centimeters. It's probably about a ½ inch in diameter. So I don't know how many centimeters that is, maybe 2, something like that. Weighs just 1.9 ounces or 54.4 grams, and it contains 13 tools. So let's just take a look at them now. But basically, it's got 2 ends on it that screw off. So you screw off this end, and you got some tools here, and you can actually screw off the other end, and you have some tools there also. So either you can leave whichever one you want on there. And then basically, here's what it's got. It's got, I don't know which one's which, but I'll just tell you what it's got in it. It's got a 1/16 inch Allen wrench, just in case you need that. It's got a 1/16 inch roll tip punch pin, an 1/8 inch roll tip punch pin, a 1/16 inch flat tip punch pin, an 1/8 inch flat tip punch pin, an M&P slave pin, and an 1/8 inch solid punch pin. Then it has an 1/8 inch brass flat tip, and it has an 1/8 inch brass roll tip punch pin, a 1/32 cut tip punch pin, which is going to be probably pretty stinking small right here, and then a 1/16 cut tip punch pin, and 1/8 inch cut tip punch pin, and a bunch of punch pins, basically, like I said. So it also features a removable pocket clip. You basically just unscrew this and the pocket clip comes off. And then something I think is pretty cool is this thing has got like a little foam plugs in here, so it's kind of difficult to get some of the little short ones out. You got to take the other stuff out of the way to get to it, but they're there. But then you screw this back on. It's just got a magnetic socket on the end that obviously the brass pins won't work. It definitely holds the pin in place, you know, where it's not going to fall out on you while you're using it. It just gives you a nice big handle to grab when you're pushing your pin out. You could tap it with a plastic hammer too if you need to. So that is pretty much it. Mostly 1/8 inch and 1/16 inch pins, which are going to give you a pretty good range of sizes to poke whatever pins, roll pins you need to push out when you're disassembling your firearm for cleaning or maintenance. When Chuck Norris snaps his fingers, Fonzie shows up. Okay, so that was a really quick look at basically a really simple tool. It's just a kind of a very compact set of punch pins, and something that I wish I'd had this many times over the years, because I've been trying to take a pistol or rifle apart for cleaning and don't have the right little punch, and just grab a little screwdriver, and next thing you know, you got a nice little scratch on it. And I'm not really that particular about my guns, but it does hurt the value of them, and it's just, you know, why scratch them if you don't have to, right? So I mean this thing is like under 29 bucks, 28, 29 bucks on Amazon. You grab this, you throw it in your range bag or in your cleaning kit, and you just got it. Doesn't take up any room. I like the fact that everything is compact together. It keeps it all in one place, so you got a wide assortment of pins to pretty much be able to push out whatever you need. The only addition, you might want a little small plastic, impact type hammer that you can tap on it with, or just a little piece of wood or something would do it. But it just helps prevent scratching and marring your firearm, and just really gives you the right tools you need just to be able to get all the pins you need to get out a lot of times to clean and do maintenance on your firearms. So if you're looking for a nice, compact, very useful addition to your range bag or firearms cleaning kit, you might want to check out the Smith & Wesson Universal Armors tool. Once again, thanks to the folks at Schrade for sending me this so I can show it to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends. Thank you so much for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time. Looks almost like a big fat pin. Let me just take you down the old stump top. And which end did this go on? Let me take you down to the old stump top. Let me get you a little close up. Let me take you down the old stump top. I got a woman, she's always true. I got a woman who knows just what to do to keep a man happy, to keep a man from feeling blue. I'm gonna tell you a story might not believe. I got a woman, ain't never gonna leave. My little baby treats me so good. She treats me like a good woman should. I got a woman, good as gold. I got a woman that I sure love to hold, ain't never lonely. She keep me warm when nights are cold. I'm gonna tell you a story you might not believe. I got a woman, ain't never gonna leave. My little baby treats me so good. She treats me like a good woman should. I got a woman, sure is fine. I got a woman, love me all of the time, ain't never worried. Give me peace of mind. I'm gonna tell you a story you might not believe. I got a woman, ain't never gonna leave. My little baby, she treats me so good. She treats me like a good woman should. I got a woman, sure is fine. I got a woman, love me all of the time, ain't never worried.